Hey, praise God. I'm thankful for breathing, for loved ones, and everybody else. I just want to say again, today is Friday. Happy Friday to y'all. I'm happy. I really am. My name is in the Raptors. You know, having my name on a banner is big. I don't have it at this point on this video. Maybe I will put it on here, I don't know, but I'm just seeking out things to be happy about. I'm proud of myself too, because I am aware of the forces that be, that cause certain men to feel like they can't get over the hump. I got a spotlight shined on it now, and I understand. I had a bit of a confrontation today, which I used the things that I have accomplished, and I wonder why these people won't drive. Like, this is really crazy. Move. But yeah, just let me say this. The boogeyman is gone. And also let me say, from what we knew, the king is dead. So the prince is next. If this evolution continues in a fashion where those that are unwoke don't have an opportunity to wake up. I don't know about y'all, but I've seen enough YouTube videos and talked to enough people that I am now convinced thoroughly where the lines are drawn, not only in the sand, but in people's lives and in my life, I should say, where the lines are drawn in my life for the people that's interested in going forward with production, productivity, and those who have decided to either tuck their tail or not have any idea of what it takes for them to go forward. And I'm gonna do like my buddy told me that a lady said to him online, I pray for you. That is it. There's nothing else I can do for anybody personally outside of what my skill set is, or my ability, or my desire, or my time frame will allow. I'm not a big fan of conversation anymore like I used to. I just don't have much to talk about with people because I don't know if people love misery, but I'm convinced that they don't like success. They don't like hearing about my name being in a banner. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about a championship ring, because according to people, that doesn't matter. Having a championship ring is not going to stop my family from starving to death. Having my name in a banner is not going to prevent diabetes. But what I'm saying is these little small things, so they may be, will be eternal in the history books. You go in that school, in that gym, that banner hanging, you'll see my name. And that matters. That matters. The work that we did was not in vain. So I'm thankful for the opportunity, even though I've been thanked for my contribution, and I appreciate that. I'm getting closer Now, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going to say it out loud. I'm getting closer to not needing confirmation from people. I don't know if that's anti-God or not. Am I trying to rebel against the way I was made? Am I listening to the outside chatter, third parties, or second parties, or whatever? Am I distracted? In the Garden of Eden, the devil told Eve, surely, did God say you would die? She put her hand on her face. Maybe, I don't know if she had a mustache or a beard. But according to the scriptures, I don't know. And confusion set in. And leadership was questioned. And we had a free fall. I read something in the Bible today, one of the verses that talked about if you cannot make people a prophet, they will be ashamed of you. Let me say that again, another way. It was written more like this. People are ashamed of you if you don't bring them a prophet. How many people do y'all know, y'all friendship, relationship, whatever it is, marriage, is based off of profit that they receive? And if you're no longer bringing money to the table, physical love, your time, commitment, how many of them are ashamed of you and are ready to abandon you? This ugliness was way before the pandemic. I would like to say, man, it was the pandemic that did this, but people are ashamed of you. And we got a lot of people now who try to work around the clock to please somebody who's ashamed of you. Abandoning what God tells us and working around the clock to try to please this person who, if you don't bring a prophet to, they're ashamed of you. Ashamed. We got kids ashamed of their parents or parent who's working their ass off for you and you're ashamed of them. Maybe your parent don't have the greatest clothes anymore because they're clothing you. Maybe they don't have the best vehicle, whatever that is, which I don't think matters, because they're trying to drive or make sure you have what you need. I'm getting ready to bust a lot of bubbles for those that's listening. If you're young and able to comprehend, this is going to be a wow moment to some and a natural moment for others. But there is no Santa Claus. Most of the time it's your mother who busts her ass to buy presents for Santa Claus to get credit. Who is the tooth fairy? Your mother. Your mother gets credit for everything, just about. Some people had a father. If your father is in the picture and played a significant part, then that is a real blessing. Some people have a father and rebel, even in that upbringing. This is a positive video, but if you made it to this point, shit is fucked up. Here's where I usually unravel and start to let it go at this point. Shit is fucked up with people. People don't have food. They don't have the resources or the ability to pay these high-ass bills. Rent, mortgages, gas, electric, and this car insurance is an absolute gangster move. I'm so disappointed that the law and the government defends this shit. And they will let them charge us upwards $300 a month for something that doesn't benefit us at all. Folks that don't even believe in God. But if a tree lands on the top of your car, they say it was an act of God. How can that be when you don't even believe in it? Today is a new day, though, for me. First half of my stuff is positive and good ideas. Second half is the shit being kicked to you for real. Each individual, pay attention to what we're doing. I don't want to be lumped in no groups. We're not Siamese twins. And if we was, we still got separate and individual brains. We are not equal. The Bible talked about being evenly yoked. One of the reasons why I think it's in there because it's impossible. And it's impossible to honor thy neighbor as thyself. And it's impossible to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And it appears to be impossible to have God as your God by himself. We fucked. These people don't even take accountability for strangling the lifestyle of the poor. And I'm so disappointed in poor people, they still celebrating the rich anyway. The only good news is poor people have no idea that the rich people are your enemies. They are. They're running all of this stuff. Rent can go from $900 a month to $1,100 to $1,500 to $1,800 for a one-bedroom apartment. And the government, who say they love us, allows it. The government, who say they love us, let car insurance people charge us an upwards of $300 a month for car insurance. And if you don't pay it, you're going to jail. You don't pay your rent or your mortgage, you question something, they call in the police, you're going to jail. Or if you're driving a vehicle, you get pulled over by the police, you're going to jail. The plan is to incarcerate or kill certain people. The government is interested in killing. Poor people are still running around happy-go-lucky and celebrating the people who want to kill you. But I'm on the side of the poor people, so I understand it. You want to be happy about something. You really don't want to believe that your struggle is somebody else's doing or game plan. You want to take accountability, raise yourself up by the bootstraps, think you can gain something and be a real man. They can strip you in one day. This is the bad news. This is the bad news.